Jimmy said he could handle this. Oh, he's from Los Angeles.
Welcome to episode 36 of Let's Go Podcast. My name is Justin.
My name is Kelly.
Kelly is serenading me. He's the sweet nightingale on my shoulder.
Ooh.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
You doing well? You know what? We're having a kind of a lazy afternoon, hanging out.
Lazy Sundays.
Lazy Sunday.
We didn't wake up in the
did not wake
late
up.
afternoon.
We wake up very early.
Yes.
But now we are ready to relax and kick it off with a tasty beer.
Beers, all kinds of beers. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese beers. Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, yes. So this week,
Ooh, what do we have?
we have a
here?
very tasty beer brought to us by who?
The ever so famous Lagunitas Brewing Company.
Oh, yes. It was
Via
Via. Oh,
Mr. Stephen Bell.
Mr. Stephen Bell, friend.
This guy, he
friend
just,
of the show.
I know. He just hooks up
I feel like he
beers all day.
shoplifts beer and he just says, "Hey man, I gotta get rid of the evidence." And he's like, "Hey, I know some guys I can pawn these beverages off to."
Hot hand Stephen Bell.
Yeah, Steve.
Just boosting beer from everywhere.
Hot hands, Bell.
If you guys see a red bearded man in your liquor store, look
Yeah.
out. Just keep an eye on his
Watch him.
pockets.
Ring his bell.
Well,
Yeah.
we have the nighttime ale, courtesy of Lagunitas Brewery, via Stephen
by
Bell.
Stephen Bell. Yes, and so we are going to partake.
Let's give it a sip here. I like what you've done here,
Oh, this is good, man.
Lagunitas. I like what you've done here.
Lagunitas. This is, man. It's got them dark hops.
It's roasty.
It is roasty. It's like the roasty malts.
I can see why this is called nighttime.
Yeah.
I mean, not only is it really, really dark, like you
very
can't see
dark.
through it. You cannot see through
Yeah,
it.
you can't. I don't know what's in there. I don't know what's on the other side
Yeah.
of that cup. Possibly my fingers, but
This could be
I don't
like
know.
trash juice, but I don't know. No, it tastes
It's not
delicious.
trash juice.
This is the opposite of trash
Opposite
juice.
of trash juice.
But
Man.
yeah, this is really, really delicious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna instant say, I'll say gotta go.
Yeah.
But I will say it with the caveat that it is truly a nighttime ale.
Yeah.
You want to relax with like one of these and maybe a plate of delicious cookies.
Man, if we only had delicious cookies, Kelly.
Wait, I think we do.
What?
I think we do.
Are you flipping kidding me?
No, I think our lovely Ashley Santoro, our very own Ashley Santoro,
Very own. Let's go, Cass. Very
has
own.
whipped up a batch of peanut butter Captain Crunch cookies that she thought would go delightful
Oh my gosh.
with this nighttime ale.
We gotta hand these over.
So Justin is going to hand me a cookie.
Plate, there we go.
And he's going to take one for himself.
Dude, our first pairing. She's actually writing
pairing.
on the podcast for us. She
Yeah.
has, if you go to letsgocast.com and you go
on that Blizzog.
yeah, on that blog area, you will be able to check out food and see what we got for you. So she's writing these. So if you're like, man, I want to have a delicious Captain Crunch cookie, you can make one for
You
yourself.
can find the recipe on there.
Yeah, all the recipe, and find some friends and say, hey, I want a Let's Go cookie, and you will have one. So
Right.
yeah, so go to the website, check out reviews. It's actually under reviews. Maybe we'll retitle that, but it's called Let's Eat is the drop down.
Ooh, what?
Check that out. And she did a St. Patrick's Day recipe for us.
Oh.
Which is still there. You can still enjoy corned
Yeah.
beef all throughout the year, right?
Dude, I corned beef all day, every day.
Yeah, so she did that for us. So anyways, this is her latest recipe, and this is a specific pairing with this beer.
Yeah,
so.
she said she saw a lot of things on Lagunitas suggestion, a lot of things with peanut butter, and then she said she saw something with Captain Crunch. So I think she might have concocted this herself, and or she found the recipe. I don't know. Either way,
I think she made it herself.
We can
because
all share
she's-
here.
She, you know what I'm saying?
She does things.
She's down.
She does. She's a food
creative.
artist.
She's creative in the kitchen.
food artist. Let's see.
All right, let's take this bite.
Tastes exactly like it sounds.
Yeah, it is a Captain Crunch peanut butter cookie, and it's quite delicious.
Now I'm going to take a sip of the beer.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's follow it back up with that beer. Now,
Wow. Yep. I can see why this is paired.
yeah, that is like that goes together like Compton and Long Beach, dude.
Oh,
Ooh, baby.
Now you know you're in trouble.
Now you know you're in trouble. So,
Now, I'm going to get crazy right now. Look at this.
oh, Kelly's gonna dip it.
I'm dipping a cookie.
Dip it, dude.
in
We're living on the
brewer.
edge. Oh man, what
Like Aerosmith.
He's living on the edge like Aerosmith. I'm living on the edge like Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler. What do you think?
Was that video?
I don't know.
No, they
I
were
don't
on
know.
the.
They were in another one. They
There was
were
that
crazy.
crazy.
Well, yeah, that's good. Dipping is good too.
Yeah, I prefer a bite
What
and
if
then
I
a
pour it
sip,
on myself in the bathtub?
right?
Hey.
I would
But-
bathe in this. I think.
So here's the thing, though. We just gotta let people know.
Yes.
It's gonna be a hard like task for you to find this beer right now. Its availability is between September and October of 2017 is when it's coming.
Oh, wow.
You may be able to find one. I don't know how Steve found it.
I might have had one from last year's batch because this has been in my fridge for a few months.
That might be what it was. But,
It might be old, but it's still delicious.
but regardless,
It was sealed and refrigerated.
yeah. If you can't,
Not left in a hot car.
Yeah, right. If you need something comparable, get yourself a nice dark ale.
Damn.
And do it. But this Lagunitas is delicious, man. I'll tell
This
you that.
pairing, though.
Yeah.
Like, I would seriously.
Man.
Perfect for nighttime. Gotta
is-
go on both. The recipe
gotta
for
go.
the cookies.
Hey, beer gotta go.
Gotta go.
And the cookies gotta go. I wish you guys could all have these cookies because,
They gotta go back in my belly.
yeah, these are good. There's a plate of them and probably more than we should eat, but too bad.
Yeah.
You may be tasting some crunches
Yeah,
or
you
hearing
might.
some crunches all the way throughout this show because, oh, man.
We'll try not to make direct eating noises in the microphone.
That's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's Let's Go podcast and we do
Yeah.
what we want, right?
We do what we want.
We do
Whatever.
what we want. So, yeah. So, anyways, give it up for Ashley Santoro. Leave her some
Yeah.
comments on the blog because this is, even if you just want a delicious cookie, like maybe you don't have a beer.
If you're like crazy,
Maybe-
you might be able to stalk her on social networking
Yeah, check her out on social networking and you can hit her up and say, thank you, Ashley.
for that
Santoro."
delicious cookie
Yeah,
recipe.
that'd be good. All right. So,
More
Kelly.
recipes to come, right?
Oh, yeah. She plans on pairing every time we have a beer.
Oh, dang.
She plans on pairing and taking care. We were going to have her on the show, but she had commitments today.
Oh,
So, and it would be good to have a female voice, once in a while.
Yeah.
Not all the time. That's crazy.
yeah. Can't have it all
What
the
is
time.
this? Some type of ladies club? You want to golf with us too? I'm joking. I'm equal opportunity.
Yeah, equal to opportunity
Yeah.
employer.
But come on now. All right. So, Kelly, have you been checking out some of the Iron Fist that's been on Netflix?
Oh, yes. I want to say 6 episodes deep. I think during episode 6, I fell asleep for about a 15-minute period. I watch them at night. Don't criticize me. I watch them at night before I go to sleep. And most of the time, I really want to keep going. But this one, I nodded off a little early. But then I woke up and I finished the episode, which is, that's a big task in itself.
Yeah.
But I have my reservations. I will say that. It's good watching. I didn't want to turn it off and just be like, oh man, this is total trash juice. I'm over it. But the first 5 minutes of the first episode, I was like, oh my gosh, are these guys like throwing softballs? Like,
Yeah.
the fight scene, like the security guards looked like they were just like a bunch of 3-year-olds. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know how to describe it. Like,
Yeah.
it looked like it was either poorly choreographed or they didn't speed it up enough.
Yeah.
But then I referenced something that he said when he was trying to fight the girl, the dojo girl. I forget her name already. The girl that has the dojo that he was trying to like work at or whatever. He was saying something about like he was dodging her punches, but he was doing it all slow. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just the way things appear to him because he can kind of like slow things down or something like that.
Oh, when he was fighting Colleen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot her name. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But so far, pretty interesting. I will definitely finish the season. Definitely not on par, in my opinion, with Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
I think Daredevil is by far the superior Marvel outing from Netflix just yet. Luke Cage was also pretty good. Probably could have shaved down a few episodes.
Yeah.
Condensed it. As well as Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones, obviously not like a whole lot of fight scenes and things, but it was different. It was good in its own right. And just as I feel like this one will probably be by the time I finish it. Have you finished it?
I am about 3 episodes away. It's been really hard, man. Like I will say this.
Hard watching?
Yeah, for me, and I was really rooting for it because there was a lot of negative like press on it. I don't know if you heard any of it.
No, I haven't heard anything. I try not to soil my thoughts of things with other people's opinions.
Yeah, and a lot of it was probably not rightful, but like I understand where people are coming from. And at this point, they were like, they should have, cast an Asian actor for Iron Fist instead of the guy who they cast.
Was he Asian in comics?
No, he wasn't. But just in a way to like, change things up just a little bit. And I'm usually of the mind, just cast the right dude. Like if it was an Asian guy, cool, whatever, But I feel like people came down really hard on the actor Finn Jones.
Yeah.
And then he said dumb stuff on social networks, so people started like to get like a little like on his case. And anyways, so I was kind of rooting like, well, maybe this will just be so good and we'll all be like, man, they all made great decisions. But even he seems really stiff in his fighting, his skills, even his acting. Like I don't want to hang out with this cat. He looks like a tired Justin Timberlake all the time.
Right.
And from reading some of the comics of there's Luke Cage is actually, they call him like Power Man, and Iron Fist is like the team they have.
Okay.
Called Heroes for Hire, and they do small jobs around city, take care of stuff, for payment. Anyways, he's a little more of a fun-loving character, and I go, this guy's not fun. And if they do a banter between him and Luke Cage, like I don't see himself carrying it because he kind of is the catalyst in the banter, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not enjoying him. He's not fun.
Now, you might have discussed this in the Let's Go comic show with Matt, but how true to the actual comics and the story, the backstory is it pretty true to it?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, as far as him getting like, parents dying,
orphaned in a plane crash.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's not so much far removed as from Green Arrow and Batman and things like that. It's typical like very wealthy guy, bad things happen.
Right.
I will revenge everything. So it's not that far off. There's a few changes. I'm not super well versed in the Iron Fist lore. I know basically his origins a little bit and his kind of more modern stuff going on, but he's a cool character regardless. It's funny, it's only his right hand he's using because in the comics both of his hands are like full power.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know why they didn't hire a better fight coordinator.
Yeah.
And I wish he was in his costume. I don't know what it is with these Netflix shows. No one wears their costume until like the last episode. But in this, he doesn't even wear his costume. And I think there's something to be said for wearing your uniform. And there was an interesting article online about, when Daredevil, like the stunt coordinator is kicking A, that's because it's the stunt guy in the costume. It's easy to like hide the actor from the actual guy,
right,
throwing punches. But even Finn Jones could have been a little more.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like he was like, there was a part where he met with Colleen's trainer at the college. I don't know if are you there that far? Mm-mm. And they were doing some like Zen like moves. And I'm like, he just looked like he just learned. And so it wasn't believable to me that, hey, this guy has been a martial artist for a long time.
Yeah.
He's trained since he was 10 whenever that plane crashed. So I just didn't buy that. And so, but there's a little bit of like, okay, I'm just going to watch the show and take it for what it is, but it's not giving me that desire to like, oh, I can't wait to watch again. I'm trying to finish it for the purpose of like getting the whole story because this is going to feed into the Defenders show. But
ooh, when does Defenders?
I think it comes out in November.
Okay.
I think Defenders is in November.
So that's going to be the next Marvel outing from Netflix?
Yeah, and then after that, I think will be like Daredevil season 3 and then Punisher.
Ooh, yeah.
So Punisher will be a thing too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to those shows. This is kind of the first Marvel thing to really get
negative
criticism. Reviews on something. Everything's been really positive. So kind of interesting, man, to see it. But other than that,
I honestly think it feels aspects of it feels rushed. Mm-hmm. Like I agree they could have cast somebody much stronger. I don't feel like
he doesn't have any charisma. There's like
it's like he's like real stiff. But then again, like here's what I'm giving the benefit of the doubt for, is that he has no reference for American culture.
Yeah, he just has his
beyond
iPod.
10 years old. Like he was stuck in a monastery. I'm sure if you grew up in a monastery through your, adolescence and teenage years, like you'd probably be pretty stiff too. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
You're not going to immediately assimilate to New York culture.
Yeah, no, I think there is an awkward, like Matt was saying that too. Like there's some awkwardness to him. Some like he's still trapped as a boy, but there's still some things where I just think as an actor, the chemistry, like him and Colleen, there was this like, I'm trying to remember where you're at. I don't want to spoil anything, but spoilers, by the way. There's a kind of a romantic.
Yeah, when he had he like set up the
interlude.
little like date thing and Rosario
But he has
Dawson's thing. and I was like,
no chemistry with her.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. To where you're like, what? And then the whole thing, like where they have like a love scene.
oh,
And like, it's nothing. It's not Luke Cage love scene, but it's like okay. It just felt awkward. And she's like, "Are you ready? Are you okay with this?" Basically, and he was like, "Yeah." And part of me is like, I wish he had a little more reluctance because there was this whole scene where
he did.
said,
I
vow
took the
of celibacy, and
vow
I wish that
chastity or whatever.
maybe she pursued him, and for him to go, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
ready
have a
yet."
little conflict with it.
Or
But then again, he's also-
like, he clicks in the dude mode, like, yeah,
Heck yeah, I'm ready for this.
yeah, heck yeah, dude. I'm about to break that celibacy vow, But anyways, it felt very I don't know. I just didn't feel he had a connection with anybody. So
Yeah,
I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for the actor who's been getting a lot of crap for other reasons that he has no control over, but he can control his acting ability and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So it's kind of a go for me. That's all.
yeah.
It's not a hot ticket,
Yeah. It's a go. It's not skip over the 2 new Chappelle stand-ups put up on Netflix.
Is there 2? I watched. Oh wait, dude, I watched the first one. I watched 1.
I heard there was 2.
I heard there was 2, but maybe are they both out already?
Maybe, yeah.
What the heck? I was
Yeah.
gonna try to watch both of them. And I watched 1.
I heard they're both out. I haven't seen them, but
Oh,
I've heard
okay.
like somebody's
Well,
like, I
we'll save
watched
that.
1 and it was hilarious. I
Okay.
mean, we'll save the review for it.
Yeah,
for
we'll save
later,
that for
but
the next one because I
I-
don't want us to be fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one I watched though was we'll get into it. We'll get in next episode of
Next.
Let's Go Cast. Ooh,
Next time.
That sounds nice.
Hey, can you pass me one of those cookies?
Oh, well, of course.
Kelly wants another cookie.
Yeah, I've
these
had
are-
2. Whoa, I've had 2 since we've been doing this. And
Wow. I haven't been paying attention. This
Yeah.
is my second right here.
there you go. I think I gave you like a crunchy one. So there you go.
Like it's got a big piece of Captain Crunch.
Oh man, yeah. There's some funny information. Like, go to the blog and read because Ashley's actually a really good writer, and she found some information about Captain Crunch, and she did her research. So sorry, I don't want to jump back into that right now, but I'm really funny. So yeah, go check out the website after you listen to the show, or check out the website first and read her.
What's your
review.
website again?
Let'sGoCast.com.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. So
Just making sure everyone knows that.
yeah, well, letsgocast.com. That's where it's at. You can get the shows there, the other show and everything else that we're doing. And we also had, we have another writer contributor, Molly Schaefer. She wrote an article about some Netflix shows that she's been watching. And so, yeah, check those out.
Nice.
More stuff's coming in. Also, I guess this is as good as a place as ever to talk about it. If you want to be a contributor to the show, hit us up at letsgocast@gmail.com and, we'll get some articles going. I have a
us some
list
samples.
of people. Yeah. Send us the samples because, you got to have that voice. It's got to fit, This ain't Better Homes and Gardens. So yeah, send us some samples. Say, hey, I would love to write, and we would love to have you write some articles.
We don't want tutorials on how to make doilies.
Yeah, no doilies on the Let's Go podcast.
No, doily free.
Doily free. So, all right. Did you watch that show? I was talking about Santa Clarita Diet.
I did not. I have
No.
not. I don't get a lot of chance to watch television, so
I
I mean the Marvel outings on Netflix have been a source of entertainment for me. So when I saw a new one, I was like, okay, I'm going to go for that
Yeah.
as opposed to any of these others. But I'm sure once we're done with that, Christy and I were talking about canceling our cable.
Mm-hmm.
So just keeping internet. So I'm sure we'll get caught up on a lot of the Netflix
All the
stuff pretty soon.
I will say, me and my wife were like, let's watch a show, another show that we can watch together because our tastes are a little off. We're a little separate.
Right.
And so she's all, find something. I'm like, all right, fine.
No
and
East
so,
Los High.
yeah, no East Los. Man, I love East Los High. No one wants to watch East Los High with me. So we started. I found this Santa Clarita Diet show. I just saw it. I go, it looks like might be funny. Like, I like Drew Barrymore, and I had no idea what it was about, by the way.
Right.
So I just put it on. We're watching it, and it's kind of this quirky show about realtors, right? And then all of a sudden, like, spoilers, there's this crazy scene where she's kind of sick and she just vomits everywhere. And I'm like, this is amazing. It was crazy. So premise of this show is she's basically like a zombie and she's dying and they have to go and find flesh for her to eat because like ground chicken and meat doesn't do it anymore
Right.
for her. So anyways, hilarity ensues. It's actually a pretty funny show. I think it was only 10 episodes. It was really good. I thought it was funny.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, check
I
it out.
haven't-
I think it's a let's go. It's funny, and I'm curious as to when the next season starts because I haven't watched just a fun show where I just laughed and was super entertained by it, and it's a really funny idea, a really funny take on like zombie like stuff. Where
Yeah.
she's not like a zombie, but it's getting there, and so there's going to be kind of a mythology to it. So I thought it was fun.
I'm wondering how long the zombie train is going to last because Walking Dead's in what, see 7 or 8 season?
Season 7.
Yeah, and we have Fear, which will be the 3rd season of that.
I wonder how long that's going to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I read the
And then there was,
showrunner
like,
wants to.
iZombie or something like that.
Oh, iZombie's actually pretty good. I've watched
Yeah,
a few.
I'm not criticizing by
Yeah.
any means. I'm just saying I wonder how long like with Twilight, it was vampires for the longest time, and now
Yeah.
it's moved on to zombies. So I'm wondering how long this is going to ride out before
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
you're just like, okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
you could get easily, zombied out. The showrunner said yesterday in an interview I was reading that he'd like to make Walking Dead go 20 years. And I'm like, oh man, that's just too long.
Yeah,
That's too long to commit.
you're really going to have to
Kill Judith or something.
Oh man, can't go after the babies.
I know, gosh. This cookie is so
I mean, who knows? Carl's been shot already twice. What? Right?
Yeah, dude. Like, how many times are you going to shoot Carl?
Right?
Yeah, you got another
So I
eye
feel
left.
a third time coming soon.
Yeah.
He'll be walking around blind like Stevie Wonder.
Carl's going to die. Carl's done, dude. He ain't going to make it. Carl. Carl's done. Speaking of Walking Dead, like, it's been really hard to watch lately. Like I used to like do whatever I could to watch it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh yeah, I missed it. Oh, whatever. Like,
Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where it's like each episode could really be trimmed down probably
Yeah.
20 to 25 minutes.
yeah,
Like make it a half an hour show. if
this
is
Rick
what
and
it's gonna
Michonne driving around getting guns and then making out and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
That episode was boring and didn't really contribute much to the whole
be. Yeah, and then
overall
she's-
storyline.
They had to emotional ties. She thought
Yeah.
he got eaten for a second.
I'm like, we know he ain't gonna die.
Right. Come on now.
And so I don't think we needed that. Like
Right.
as watchers, we get they're committed. Like they could have been on the road for a little bit, but
Yeah.
show us some other stuff. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I don't understand I don't know why they do this but we keep watching it. It's good
I know
overall. It's a
to
good
get 'em-
show.
to get people invested in the character, but at the same time, it's like they could have. So far, what they've packed into, I think they're 12 episodes, probably 12
Yeah.
episodes deep. They could have packed into 6 to 8
Yeah.
easily,
No, you're right, dude.
easily. It's it's the same thing with some of the Marvel Netflix. Like I said, the Luke Cage could have been 3 to 4 episodes shorter, probably. Just filler. Let's make it all no filler, all killer. Come on.
There we go. I wonder if they have to like 13 episodes is what we signed for.
I'm sure
You
they
know?
have to because of it's like record deals back in the day, or even now probably it's like you have to make a song or an album of at least 10 songs. An album is considered 10 songs or something like that. They have a song limitation. So I'm sure it's like, oh, we signed on for 13 episodes, then we have to fill it with garbage or something. I don't know, man.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard because I really like watching the show. So this Sunday, I think I'm going to try and watch the last one again.
Yeah.
Because part of me is like, I know Carol was on it.
Yeah.
Like, and she's kind of back in the fold.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, okay.
I'm an episode behind.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I have to watch last week's and tonight's.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. I don't want to.
It's okay.
I don't.
But by the time people get this, it's going to be Monday at least. So.
That's true. Yeah. You've already watched it and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's what she was talking about.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that sounds nice. So,
But yeah, I get it.
Walking Dead. But Walking Dead right now for me, it's a go. I'm not actively like trying to pursue it,
Yeah.
So I haven't really been actively pursuing many shows. I was watching Penny Dreadful. Have you ever seen that?
No, I was interested. I remember when it came out. I was like,
I think it's
okay.
done now, but it was on Netflix. And we're like, let's check this out. And it was actually,
wasn't it like Showtime show or something?
I think it was a Showtime
Yeah.
show, but that's where we've been watching it, is on Netflix. And it's pretty interesting. It's got like all the old kind of classic monster type of things. I didn't know that going into it. I was like, I would have watched this a long time ago because that's my jam.
Yeah.
And it's kind of taken them to like a different like interweaving of the storytelling. But anyways, it's pretty interesting. I haven't finished any of it. I'm not sure if I will, but not meaning because I don't want to. It's just like time. Like I don't know if I'm gonna binge this show, but maybe
Right.
I'll be a little more casual of a viewing. But yeah, I was actually liking it. I was like, what's Penny Dreadful mean anyways? I don't know. Like I don't know. Penny
knows?
Dreadful. It's English.
It's English, yes.
Penny Dreadfuls are the cheap. I was looking it up. They're like cheap shows you would watch. A Penny Dreadful, like a horror. Like, it's a cheap horror flick. Penny Dreadful. Hey, learning everything here on Let's Go Cast.
Right,
making it happen, dude.
Education.
You are smarter because of it. So
we are dropping knowledge.
we're dropping knowledges. All right. So me and Kelly just watched. What did we just watch, Kelly?
Justice League trailer.
The Justice League trailer.
New
So
Justice
I've seen
League
it like
trailer.
1,000 times already, and I wanted Kelly to get because here's what I love about Kelly. He doesn't care about this stuff as much. Like I wouldn't say he doesn't care, but he's not as emotionally invested.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting to get his takes on it, as because we deal with a lot of pop culture here, and right now a lot of this comic book stuff is in the pop culture like realm, and so yeah. Speaking of zombies and everything else.
Sorry, keep going.
That's all right. So, little studio hijinks happening here. And so,
Had to fix something.
yeah. And so, what were your thoughts, Kelly?
I'm still excited for it. Even since the first one.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah, that first trailer was kind of a Comic-Con exclusive thing. It wasn't like they're showing it to everybody. I don't even know if they showed that in theaters.
right.
But this is the first official trailer they're calling it. So,
I'm into it. Yeah, I'm just kind of interested to see where it's gonna go.
yeah.
I don't know like who the enemy is, like
Yeah.
who their nemesis is, or whatever. I know they're just banding together.
Yeah.
But the characters look great, well developed. It's going to be interesting to try and add because obviously Wonder Woman was in the last Batman flick.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. I always seems a little frustrating to me sometimes is when you try and do too much in too little of a time.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long the movie is going to be, but you're introducing three new characters. Yeah.
And possibly bringing another
And
one
whatever
back.
villain.
Yeah, and maybe Superman coming back.
No,
He wasn't in there.
Question mark.
Oh, questions. We don't know.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm just interested to see how they're gonna unpack all that and kind of see what this enemy that's coming or the whatever the task
There's
at
an
hand is
evil
going to
that's
be.
afoot.
The evil afoot.
Yeah.
And then I think we watched another Wonder Woman trailer too.
Yeah, we watched.
I hadn't seen that one.
Oh, you haven't seen that one either. They're calling it the Origin trailer. I think it's the last trailer. So
Okay.
that Wonder Woman movie looks really good. I think I'm more excited for the Wonder Woman movie, which I'm not like this huge Wonder Woman's the best, but it's just, I'm excited for the character to make it to the theaters, and I'm pretty pumped to see that movie play out. And the trailer looked really good. So
Gal Gadot.
yeah, Gal Gadot.
Manamana.
Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot.
Oh man.
Oh, this nighttime tasty beverage.
Yes.
So I was really excited to see this trailer, man. Just wanted to see a little more of like what they're doing. This was the whole purpose of this trailer, though, is to get people to go, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a plot trailer, like
Right.
we're gonna fight bad guys, and this bad guy is gonna be him, and because a few things. Like I know, well, they've even announced like Lex Luthor is in this movie, but they didn't show him. What's going on with Superman? Is he coming back? Because remember at the end of Batman vs Superman,
The rain.
the dirt kind
or
of
whatever
rose off
started going up.
Yeah, watched it again last night. Last night was the year anniversary of Batman vs Superman.
Oh, was it now?
Yeah, and I watched the Ultimate. It was like 3 hours. I was like, oh man, I'm tired. It just reminded me of all the stuff. I was like, oh man, I hated that part. There's like I love that
man, I
movie
hated
up
that.
until like the last 30 minutes, and I'm like, why did you say that name? That part I didn't mind, dude. I didn't mind. I thought that was like a heart wrenching scene. Like it shook him back to like, oh
Oh,
crap, I
snap.
have a
I'm
mom.
about to kill this fool.
I'm about to kill this guy. And wait, Martha, my mom's Martha.
He's got
Your
a
mom's
mom.
Martha, which some people, oh, it's stupid. But what it was supposed to shake him out of his stupid.
I gotcha.
Yeah, anyways. So with the Justice League trailer, I think it was more to showcase to like people who aren't super well versed like you. Like
Yes.
here's who these characters are. Here's Aquaman, here's Flash,
To
here's
the lame
Cyborg.
man.
To the lame man. And here's some music, here's some fun jokes, because the last movie got bashed for it wasn't enough humor, there wasn't jokes. So I think they hammed it up too much a little bit. There's a lot of people complaining about the Bruce Wayne going, "What's your superpower?" or Flash going, "What's your
I'm
superpower?"
rich.
I'm rich, and I'm sure in the theater it'll probably be cut out or it'll be part of something else. Like, I do this, I've done this, I'm rich. Oh, okay. Like it'll probably be a longer
I get that.
like
A little more drawn out.
back and forth on it. So, anyways, but it's kind of divisive, this trailer.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like for it, a lot of people are against it, and so it's funny how fans just go back and forth. And here's the thing: if you don't like it, cool. If you do like it, cool. But people are like, you don't like it, you're a jerk. It's like, whoa, just because you don't like it doesn't mean you're a jerk.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired of people getting so militaristic over like,
Right?
one little thing. I'm like, dude, it's a 2-minute segment.
Right?
There's always going to be haters. I mean, there's always going to be haters no matter what.
Both ways.
Right.
There's gonna be haters both ways.
So whatever. I'm just, let it be, man.
Let it be. Let it be. What was there was a Beatles song in this? It was
Let it be.
"Come Together." Isn't
No.
that "Let It Be"?
No, that's Come Together.
Come together.
There-
Well, no, that's what this song in the trailer
Oh,
was
but
"Come Together."
Let It Be is another Beatles song.
maybe they should do one. It's called "Let It Be." Like for
There's
everybody
haters in every
like losing
commercial.
their minds. Let it be. So, and then the White Stripes again. Like they've been loading the White Stripes at this.
Hey, man.
Is it like did Warner Brothers put those records out? They're like,
I want to say yes.
what do we have access to?
We have the entire Jack White catalog.
Yeah, they're like, okay, let it be. So, anyways,
Shenanigans.
shenanigans,
Manners.
Okay,
So Justice League.
yeah, Justice League. So, man, there's a lot of movies coming out, man. And I feel like I just don't have time. I didn't get to see Kong yet, and I still want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to
Skull
see that
Island.
movie Life. Have you seen the trailer for Life with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
Yeah, it's like they're these astronauts, and they're like retrieving something from Mars,
And there was like that
then
crazy thing, and
got
then it
life.
starts growing. And
Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah.
I want to see that. There's a lot of cool sci-fi stuff that's come out that I've just missed, man. I need to like binge it one day, and because there's
What
so
about
much.
the Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah, I wanted
movie?
to see the Chris Pratt
Really?
one, and I think it's already out. Passengers.
Oh,
I think
it's out of the theaters.
yeah, but it's on
like-
iTunes now, right?
Probably it's going to be on video pretty quick.
Yeah, and
If not, it already.
Chips. I want to see Chips. Kind of. It
Yeah.
looks stupid, but I like Dax Shepard. I think he's kind of funny.
Michael Pena.
And Michael
isn't that his
Pena
name?
is hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kind of want to watch it. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
like it would be
interested.
like, let's go watch it tonight.
They're just
Watch Chips.
They're just digging up all the
Yeah.
old shows and like I don't know.
What do you think about that? Like,
I think it's a creative idea, like different spins on it, but it's
Yeah.
just like, man, bring some originality to the table.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting into this cycle of just recycling crap.
yeah, I don't mind it so much if it's done in a fun way. Like, I actually thought 21 Jump Street was funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Even 22 Jump Street, I was
Yeah.
like, that's you know what to expect after the first one.
yeah, but then I felt like, what was it? A long time ago, but Dukes of Hazzard, that sucked. I didn't think that was funny at all.
Yeah. Well,
It just wasn't. Johnny Knoxville and
Yeah.
Sean Lone Scott. So I didn't do anything for me. But this one actually looked kind of funny. Like this, I could probably laugh at this one,
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure there would be some very laughable moments.
So it's probably an easy thing to do. Okay, hey, we own the rights to this. Let's just make a funny movie about it.
Let's
All right,
grab it.
Let's do it.
Next on the bill is a Small Wonder.
Yes.
A
They should
robot-
make Small Wonder, but it's a serious
A
movie.
robot girl.
Dude, it's like super serious. There's like a family, and like they're like, he has only one way.
Dude,
to
you know what I
survive.
wanted to see was Get Out.
Oh yeah,
that Jordan
I know,
Peele.
dude.
I was like, dude.
Again, join my list, dude. I've just
Right?
got to sit down. We need to watch. I'm gonna just say, let's just watch it tonight.
I don't know.
Let's watch Get Out.
Is it out?
Get Out.
We can find our way.
We should.
We'll find our way to it.
We'll find our way to it. Power Rangers came out. I'm just not interested.
Oh, no
I've
interest.
actually heard a lot of good things about it. Like people have been like, it's good. I'm not going to see it.
I'm sure. I have no interest in seeing
My
it.
boys
though.
want to see it. They said, I want to see that. But guess what? They're hosed because Movie Time went to Beauty and the Beast. My wife took them to see Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and they're like, it was okay. He told me, I think my wife wanted to see it.
Oh my gosh.
So she took him to see it, and I was like, sorry, guys.
And I'm not trying to be a hater,
Yeah.
but moms, do not take your sons to Beauty and the Beast.
Right?
Take them to Power Rangers. If you want to go see Beauty and the Beast, wrangle up some of your ladies.
Yeah.
Have a ladies' night.
I've never seen Beauty and the Beast, by the way. Never seen it. Don't have an emotional attachment to it. It just doesn't seem like something I was ever interested to. My kids are just like, we're going to the movies, sweet. And then like,
yeah.
they were like, it was funny sometimes, Dad, but
Some people are
I
going to
didn't
punch
wanna
me for
watch it.
this, but like, I've seen probably half of the Disney movies.
yeah.
And probably once, maybe twice. Except Aladdin, I remember seeing that more than once because I used to have to hang out with my friend while he babysat his little sister, and she loved that movie. So it was like again and again and again and
Yeah.
again and again. But like,
Aladdin was fun.
Yeah.
I remember, I think I saw Aladdin and Little Mermaid. I haven't seen Beauty and the Beast.
I know the songs because I mean you hear them all the time if you're
Yeah.
at Disneyland or whatever. But
Phil Collins sings them all.
yeah,
I saw
Elton John. Can you feel
yeah, Elton John.
love tonight?
What was the other one? Yeah, dude, I haven't seen Lion King.
What?
Hate
Ever?
mail to j_rock at twitter.com. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've seen a lot, like most of the Pixar ones, because I like Toy Story. My
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
like
for
The
sure.
Incredibles, things like that. But yeah, dude,
Well,
it just wasn't in my. It's really not my wheel. I
it's
prefer
not mine either. Because
like-
most of them have songs, and I hate musicals.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, speaking of hating
Isn't-
musicals,
how weird is it that a musician hates musicals?
Well, it just depends on what's
Yeah.
what's your wheelhouse.
However, I will say I have have interest in seeing La La Land.
Yeah, that's funny. I was going to take my wife to see that, and she's like, I don't want to see it. And then when we were watching the Oscars, how come we didn't see that? I go, I offered to take you out, and you said no, girl. I was like, I set it up like, hey, my mom can come over. Let's go see La La Land. And she was like, I don't have anything against musicals. I think most of the time when it is a musical, I'm just checked out
Yeah.
because I'm not interested in the overall story. If
Right,
it was
right,
something I was interested in, I might be like, oh, I'll watch it. Like I watched, what was the Johnny Depp?
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. I saw
That was the only musical that
That
I
was
will say
cool.
I've liked because it was like dark and creepy, and
Yeah,
it's
I was
not
I
like
like Dark and Creepy.
Under the Sea,
Like Rocky Horror Picture
you know,
Show,
yeah.
love that. You've
Yeah,
seen that,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
cool. Like Grease, yeah, that was fun.
I get it.
But just some of this
Still,
other
even though
stuff,
Grease, I'm like
these, and I don't even mind a song here and there. It's just some of the times the musicals just, oh man, Les Miserables, whatever the heck, dude.
Les Miserables.
Oh gosh, can I tell you what So my wife wanted to see that, and we went and saw that, dude. I was listening to a podcast the entire time. I had my headphone in.
Oh no!
She did not know. She like, you checked out, right? I'm just like,
I was gonna say you fake diarrhea cramps. And
no,
you're like,
no,
I gotta
I
go
was
to the
just
bathroom.
listening in my ear, and I made it the whole time. I was like, twice I've seen Les Miserables in
Miserable.
I think there was one in like '99 I went and saw on a date, and I don't know if it was a musical version. I think it was just straight up like,
No, it probably was. They're
don't
probably
know.
both terrible.
I just don't remember too much. I feel like, was Winona Ryder in it? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who cares?
I think Liam Neeson was in it.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, maybe. I don't remember because I was
think
like,
he was.
I just remember the whole time thinking about Star Wars because there was a Star Wars trailer right before it came out. I was like, Phantom Menace is coming out. Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna be the
geez.
best movie ever. And then,
Before the turds.
and then it sucked. Yeah.
But on the Star Wars,
Technically.
Rogue One is out on video.
Okay, that's where I was getting. So Kelly already
Ooh.
purchased Rogue One. And
Yeah, I pre-ordered
Was it
it.
good? Was it good again?
You know what? I only got about 20 minutes deep, and
my
then I had
gosh.
to like stop my day and do what else
Do other
I
stuff.
was doing.
I want to watch it so bad again. Here's my one of my frustrations is I'm really wanting to move straight to digital and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, we watched the BVS last night,
Buffering.
and man, I never have an internet problem, but last night I seemed to have an internet issue, and I was like, I did not enjoy this. I'd rather just throw the disc in there, and have the digital download.
Yeah, for sure.
Most movies do that. Warner Brothers, for some stupid reason, still does the like you can't pick iTunes if you want. I prefer to have it on iTunes.
You have to do it on the Flickster.
That Flickster thing. I'm like, man, I'm like, oh yeah, I have that on Vudu. Like, I prefer to have all my media in
Can't
one
you
area.
download a backup copy off of that?
No.
Oh, dumb.
No, I don't think. Maybe you can, but it's like not easy. It's not like go to this website and download it. It's like
Right.
do this, like pull on your ear for 10 seconds and tie a rubber band around
Jump
your
on
wrist.
one foot.
Yeah, jump on one
Type
foot.
in this code.
Yeah, learn another language and then you can do it. It's not easy. I just prefer like when you buy like a Marvel movie, they do this Disney Anywhere thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Disney Anywhere is cool because you could send it to wherever you wanted it.
Oh, what?
So I just send it to iTunes and I'm good to go. But yeah, but I might just go buy it on disc and be like, Rogue One, mother suckers. So
Yeah.
let's do it. Doctor Strange is out too. And I
was
didn't
gonna
even
say
get that yet.
wait for the like DVD with special stuff. I think the iTunes
Yeah, I think
has,
iTunes does it.
has special features. I haven't.
It's
I need to
probably,
check them out.
which they've been doing. They've just been releasing the movies like a month early on digital.
Yeah.
Because I think they're trying to push everybody, go digital.
Yeah, for sure.
Get the same cost. It's less of a cost on them, you know?
Yeah.
Don't have to package everything. But
And they offer most of the time. iTunes is offering pre-orders for cheaper.
oh, really?
Like the pre-orders, if you pre-order something, it's usually $14.99 as opposed to $19.99.
oh, dang.
For like
I would jump on that.
So that's when I saw Rogue One for $14.99. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, can't beat that.
I don't know when it's coming, but it's got to be soon.
Yeah. You usually when they come out like it's between 19 and $24, right?
Yeah.
What I like about it is that you do get the digital copy
And
and a physical, and you still get all the. I love extras, dude. I'm a sucker for commentary. Love commentary. Love watching behind the scenes stuff. Love watching like deleted and that stuff that kind of completes the experience for me. I love all that stuff, dude. But anywho.
I liked the episode 7 extras because there was some stuff with John Williams, which was really cool. Just
Was
talking
there?
about
Because there's another version. They just like for Christmas this year they put another version of episode 7 out, and I don't know. There was some deleted scenes and stuff on there, and I was like, oh man, do I want to wait?
maybe.
Freaking Disney, dude. So I don't know. Part of me is just like I'm just gonna get whatever comes out, and
Now I'm totally a dum dum, but is 8 coming out the end of this year?
yeah,
Okay.
Christmas, dude, December.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
When are they talking trailer?
Trailer
man? It's
should
gotta
be
soon.
well. Star Wars. There's like Star Wars celebrations coming up in May, I believe.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th, hey. And so they'll probably release a trailer at that time.
Oh, dude.
Star Wars really doesn't need a bunch of promotion, dude. People are just like going to go, you know?
They don't need it at all, but I mean, they just, wet the beak. Like on the episode 7, I was like,
Yeah, well, they
oh
put
my
the title out,
gosh.
The Last Jedi, and so
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
enough to send everybody, what does that mean?
Who are they talking about?
Yeah, so it was funny because there was...
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What does he do? People figured out that Jedi could be plural, and then like so some of the international posters and stuff, the translation led people to believe it's more than one Jedi. So the Last Jedi is plural.
I don't know. They did put that lightsaber in Finn's hand quite a bit.
I know. Is he Force sensitive? I
Maybe
don't
he
know.
didn't even know.
Maybe.
Maybe that's his calling towards the light. That's why he left the dark side.
There you go.
Boom.
Who knows? Finn, dude. Finn was like one of my favorite like new additions to Star Wars. By the way,
FN 2187, bro.
Dang, dude, Kelly's got the numbers. Kelly's memory is impeccable, dude.
If when it comes to movie quotes,
When it comes to movie quotes and
Movie
useless
quotes and music,
information,
yes.
everything.
I am a savant.
Anything else? Huh?
Yeah, math. What?
What time is it? Where am I? Where are
Who
my
are you?
pants?
What's today?
Why is there no pants? Kelly, you're supposed to wear pants, dude.
Nah, man.
Man, social norms have got me down.
Threw it on the ground.
I don't need to wear. All right, Kelly, tell me,
Yes, sir.
tell me about the new acceptance record. We were just talking about that.
Oh yeah, no. New acceptance record. I talked about it. I think I touched on it 2 episodes ago, and I said, "Oh yeah, Acceptance has a new record coming out. I've heard 2 songs. I'm really excited." So, "Colliding by Design," which is their new record, came out, and it was, I mean, technically out last episode, but I forgot to mention it or talk about it. Actually, the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, now that I'm thinking about it, it's beyond 2 episodes ago. Anyways, really good record. Definitely not Phantoms.
Yeah.
Like, Phantoms was straight up, like, just guitars, drums, bass, vocal, pop, like, really driving music.
Yeah.
This is more, feels more like atmospheric, kind of the way Anne Boleyn went. Their last 2 records were superb, like, really awesome. They just included more elements to it. It wasn't just straight up guitars and, just a band and vocals. There's like, production to it, and it's a really good record. I really like it. Two or three of the songs I definitely hear straight up 80s influences. Like one song, I'm struggling to remember the names of them right now, but it was very Don Henley, Boys of Summer. There was another song that had kind of like this drum machine loop in the back that was very Take Me Home, Phil Collins. Great vocals, great melodies, great songwriting. It's a real strong record. I'm gonna say Let's Go. It's still a strong rating. It's not a gotta go. Like, didn't like, oh my gosh, this is the best record. This bumped something off my top list. But it's a good record. It's one of the better ones in 2017 that I've heard thus far. A good strong record. If you're an Acceptance fan, I think you would like it.
Yeah.
Don't expect Phantoms.
Yeah, it's not what we just listened to a little bit before the show, and it is good. It is not Phantoms, but it's hard sometimes when a band totally changes things, because this is if you heard it at first, you wouldn't say, oh, this is Acceptance.
Well, yeah, I mean, they split up for 10,
they broke up
years.
and they had a bunch of drama, but I think it's a good. I would say, just from my initial listening, it's a go. It's like, check it out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it may disappoint you if you want Phantoms. It's not Phantoms.
Yeah.
Definitely not Phantoms, but it is definitely something we would say, go see them, go check it out.
Also, another 30-second review.
Kelly's 30-second review.
30-second music review. Ryan Adams, his new album Prisoner came out. It's pretty good too.
Yeah.
If you're a Ryan Adams fan, I think you'd like this one. It's a pretty consistent outing. Once again, it's not like booting out my top records, but it's worth a listen. If you're a Ryan Adams fan, go check out Prisoner. Even if you're not, check it out. Who knows? You might become a Ryan Adams fan overnight and be like, oh my gosh, where's this guy been all my life?
Possibly.
And I'll be like putting out 2 records a year because he's crazy.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new stuff coming out too. There's a new Kendrick Lamar. Gorillaz has something new too. I'm kind of curious about what's going on with Gorillaz, and
I swear I heard a song off of it and I was like, what is this?
For Gorillaz?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
haven't heard it yet, so
maybe I lost my mind, but
is it the We Got the Power signal? I think that's what it was, but
I don't know.
Yeah, man, there's a we kind of a few episodes back we went through a lot of here's some stuff coming out. There's still Panther. That's a new record coming out.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Kelly. So not last week, but the last time we had an episode, we talked a little bit about 80s metal, because I was going on a Dio kick. I don't know what it was. It was a playlist.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened to you? What happened to your life?
It transformed me. I went and started listening to a lot of 80s metal, and then I got on an 80s Metallica kick. So Master Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and I just forgot how great those records are.
They are good. I've been listening to a lot of old school Metallica too. I don't know why. I don't know where we are in our brains.
It's good stuff, man.
Dude, they are good records, man.
I did watch on Netflix. I watched Some Kind of Monster, that Metallica documentary.
Oh, is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Oh, I want to watch it.
It just makes me want to slap them as people. Except for, James Hetfield seems like the only guy within his right mind.
Yeah.
But Lars Ulrich seems like the biggest whiny baby, just like he was during the whole Napster thing.
Yeah.
I just want to punch him and go really, dude? This is what you have to offer the world?
Yeah.
Bad drumming and a bad attitude? But
what was up with that snare, man? Tell us about Garage Inc. again.
No, that was Saint Anger, dude.
Oh, Saint Anger. Was that what it was?
I think so, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. That snare sucked, that record was poop, and it took them 2 years to make. That whole documentary was 2 years.
Gosh,
I felt so bad for Dave Mustaine too. They had a section where they brought him in.
Really?
It was James Hetfield and Lars, or it was Lars. I think Lars and this counselor guy that they hired.
Yeah.
And Dave Mustaine just talking about his feelings about everything or whatever. He's like, it's hard, when you've maybe sold a couple million records, and and then the band you were in is sold 100 million records worldwide.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just hard, it's I have nobody to blame but myself, but blah,
but
blah,
Dave,
blah.
I mean, he was there in the early beginnings, but you can't.
Well, I don't know. Either way, I felt bad for the guy, but
Yeah.
that documentary just makes me want to slap most of them as people.
I feel bad for Jason Newsted because he's
were flowing. Yeah, Jason Newsted, you're an idiot.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah,
Idiot.
no one's listening to what was the name of his thing?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah, really. Who cares? But hey, man, great for Robert Trujillo too.
Yeah, that dude's been like a great bass player like throughout whatever he's done. Suicidal and Ozzy,
Infectious Grooves, Ozzy,
So-
and that, dude, it's so ridiculous how much money those guys have. They were paying this like emotional counselor guy like $40-something thousand a month
What?
to be at their
out.
disposal and to do all this stuff for 2 years. $40-something thousand a month.
I don't know.
And Robert Trujillo, they're like, yeah, we'd like you to be a part of Metallica. We're gonna, we'll give you $1 million just to kind of sweeten the deal.
All right.
Yeah, we'll start you off with $1 million to sweeten the
Yeah.
deal, and whatever. And you're a part of you are officially a member of Metallica.
I feel like he's just not an official member though. Like I still feel like he's like pay to play. Like
Yeah.
it's really just Kirk and Lars and James, but Kirk Hammett seems like the only one who seems like he's nice. Or am I off? Am I
No,
off
I mean
base?
James seems nice. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and I was like, wow, he seems like a real level-headed kind of guy. And provided during that time he was, he went to treatment for alcoholism
Yeah.
and things like that, and really got his crap together. But yeah, I just want to slap the taste out of Lars Ulrich's mouth.
Yeah.
And James seems level-headed. Kirk just seems kind of like they're all in the Bay Area. They that's where they live, and
Yeah.
Kirk just seems like he's in the artsy.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, yeah, man, whatever. I'll just come in and play guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. That and I was
Lars
gonna
is
say that's like
this song. It's just I don't know, man. It's not what I want. It's like okay,
that's dude, I'm so pumped because I've always wanted to watch that
Yeah.
and it's just
watch it.
you know.
You'll probably
man.
you'll hopefully you'll.
When did
agree
you
with
watch
me.
it?
It's probably been a few weeks by now.
Okay, so it's probably still on there.
You know,
I'm like,
it
yes.
is. I've seen it. I was scrolling through.
Dude, I'm
last
gonna
night.
watch that tonight. Then seriously, because I've been wanting to watch that for ever since I heard about it. I'm like,
You'll
I
want to
love
punch your
musical
TV.
documentaries.
You'll want to. I do too.
Yeah, it's
But
just
this
like,
one made me want to punch my TV. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really, guy? Yeah. I guess maybe it's not just Metallica. It's just Lars Ulrich. I don't like him.
Yeah, that's what it is, and I don't hold it against the band. I'll still listen to the band, and
Yeah.
I'm still gonna enjoy the records. But like, dude, like it does make you kind of like, you have the best job in the world. You get to make music, and you get to make people happy, and people freaking wear your T-shirts at the mall,
Right.
And
And
tattoos.
you get the Kardashians wearing your shirt. Sorry.
So like that's just cool, man. So, anywho, good stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good show, Kelly.
Good show,
Good
Justin.
show.
Good
You know
show,
what?
old chap.
I love. This is not planned.
Not planned.
I love hanging out with my buddy Kelly.
I love
this
hanging
is
out
like,
with my buddy
This is
Justin.
like my heart exploding into the airwaves.
Aw.
So it's good. My eyes are not welling up, but it just makes me happy to do something fun. Hang out with my buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Ugh, so
Drink some beers.
drink
eat some
a beer,
cookies.
eat some cookies, like
Just
grown
hate on
men.
people.
So, Kelly, how do people get in contact with us?
I'm sure it's Let's Go Cast at all the necessary social media outlets, which is Instagram, the Twitters, the Facebooks. Mm-hmm. So Let's Go Cast, and then Let's Go Cast at gmail.com or Let's Go Cast.com.
Check out the website.
Check 'em out.
Leave us a review online. We actually got a few new
stars.
reviews.
We
5-star
do.
reviews on iTunes. So that's been great.
We got 5-star reviews?
Yeah, we've got all of our reviews have been 5-star.
That's
by the
great.
way.
I was advising. They've all been 5-star.
like there's any other choice.
I know.
But yeah, please leave us a review. It helps us move up the ranks. And me and Kelly are really committed to try to put out, be consistent in our scheduling. 2 a month is where we're at.
Trying our hardest.
And that helps us out. And we do have plans to get the merch out and all other stuff. But please
T-shirts.
be a part of what we're doing. That's why we're getting people to write on the website and things like that. And then also
Ooh.
You know, for the summer, I had some ideas, so I'm going to kick them around with Kelly and see, hey, what do you think about this and this and this? And bringing some more guests on. We've liked when we've had a third person here and there, so we'll see. Maybe, you know, let us know who you think's good, or maybe you want to be a guest. Why should you? And we still have, we have our winner from last time, and we got to figure out where he's in the fit at.
Yeah.
And so get that going. But thank you so much for being a part of Let's Go and downloading and listening. If you're listening right now, don't forget, and you haven't left us a review, go leave a review.
Yeah, and
Yes.
subscribe.
And
You can-
subscribe.
and on the YouTube. If you're
that's
if you
very
are without
important.
your social media device, and you have the interwebs, go to the YouTube.
Listen in the background. Yeah, that's actually, we need to get to 100 subscriptions on YouTube. We're at I think we're at 52.
Okay.
So we need
48.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
I know the listeners are out there because we can see the stats. So get out on your YouTube and subscribe. Just search for Let's Go Cast and hit that little subscribe button. And anytime we put something on there, because we'll put the shows all go there, but sometimes like we'll go see a band and we'll put up a little bit of their performance. And
what?
we have a few little things that we're working on too. We might do some 2-minute beer reviews.
We got ideas.
2 brew review.
2 minute brew review.
So go to that, subscribe,
Do it.
and again, we thank you for being a part of the Let's Go universe.
Once again, I've been Kelly.
I'm Justin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I gotta buy the kick that bread. Let the darkness